Hey, so this is video one of the chair. So we are going to be creating a basic chair in 1-point perspective. So this is the final product, and I'm going to take you guys step by step on this. As you can see, I color coded what we're going to be doing. As the last video, you are not required, or it's really not needed for you guys to use color. The color is just to help you to distinguish between things. So what's going to happen, the first initial thing that you guys are going to do is create just a basic box. This box, what I would recommend you do is measuring each of these sections. They're fairly even between the two, and get similar proportions as I have on my chair. If you have different proportions, what happens is sometimes this back leg may disappear, and you don't want that to happen. So, all right. So the first thing that we're going to do on this particular box, we are going to be making a vertical line. So I'm going to make my first line in green. All right, so there you go. This is line number 1. All right, and the following lines that are going to be creating this box will be done in red. So main thing to know, this is 1-point perspective. So the first thing that you end up doing is you're going to create, and this is real close to a square. So yeah, make the front. Yeah, that's pretty much a square. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll end up taking this corner, this one right here to our vanishing point. So I should have mentioned this. You're going to create a horizon line in the very top third of your paper. And you're going to end up lining this up with a vanishing point. All right. Okay, and I'm going to take this little bottom part to my vanishing point. Okay, and then you're going to make the vertical line back here. Let's see, so from here to here, just make sure that your ruler is straight. Okay. All right, so the next little thing that you guys are going to be doing is you're going to make your box transparent. And I know that's kind of a weird thing, but if you look at this paper right here, you can see the yellow right here. You're going to be creating a dotted line from this little front corner, and it's going to go and line up to the vanishing point right there. And then from this corner right here, you're going to just create a horizontal line, parallel line. It doesn't line up with a vanishing point. So basically what's happening down here is going to be a mirror image of what is going on right here. There's going to be a corner that's created as well a little bit later on. So we'll end up, I don't know if you may not be able to see if I do this straight up in yellow line. So I'm just gonna do it in pencil line, then just go back over it in my yellow line right there. So, all right. So I'll take this front corner, I'll line that up with the vanishing point. At this point, I don't know, you know, where the line exactly is gonna end, because I've gotta make the corner of this line that's gonna happen. When this line intersects this line, you're gonna know where it ends. So from where this corner is up until it intersects this, that's going to be that, that line right there, so. And just know there is a point to making this. The reason why you are making this line is to know where to put. There is going to be a chair leg right here, that green chair leg right there. You're going to know where that's going to go. It's going to hit right there. It's going to hit where these things intersect right there. So anyways, just for the sake of doing it, I'll make these things yellow just to match my handout and all. All right, so where this crisscrosses, there's a dot. I just stuck a dot. Also, I'm gonna stick a dot in this little corner. So what's gonna happen is where these corners meet and these corners meet, you should be able to draw a vertical line from here to here, and it should match up. Sometimes it gets a little tricky. Sometimes you've got to erase a little bit just to get it right and all that, but you should be okay matching these things up. So what's going to happen is, and I'll show you this. This right here, this dotted line, eventually is going to be erased, just like these dotted lines right here. So just keep that in mind. The line that actually stays is going to be this solid green line right here. So from there, you got your leg back there. So the next little stage that we're going to be doing, and this is kind of a weird one. You're thinking, all right, well, there's a box. Everything looks kind of normal. But no, we've got to mix things up a little bit. So let me just tell you about this. This is kind of the weird line that doesn't really belong in the family, but it is going to serve as part of the back of your chair, like where your back is going to rest. So just know there's a point to that. And also know that in general, this brown line and this red line, they're very, very similar in size, right? So that should be your goal. If you take your little fingers and you measure this to this, what you can do is you can go like this, and then you move it up, and then you can make yourself a little dot right there where that ended. So all you gotta do after that is you can measure and make sure that your ruler is straight and all that good stuff. You measure from here, there, and you've got your start of the back of your backing for your back right there. So this is step one. We will do step two in just a sec.